Thank you all for joining me and welcome back to the Infected. So we've now got 3 of these filled up now, so I want to get these other 3 filled up, as you can see. So this is actually on its last slot here. We've actually got this here as well. Yeah, I might have to go out and get some more clay, but hopefully by the time those finish we might have enough anyway. So let's have a look at this. So yeah, these are coming in nicely. So what's that, 80 there? So that's actually not too bad. So yeah, so we are going to do the other gate on the other side here, but also what I want to do, because this build's going to be a little bit different. Well, it's always different every time I do a build. It's you know, but we're going to be building at the top there. We're going to be building at the top there, and I also want to build at the top there as well. So there's going to be 3 different places. Now, once we've gone up one more level, I'm going to be doing a glass bridge going over to this bit here. But these here are going to have elevators going up. Okay. So we'll probably take it higher than this and then have a door coming into that. But for this, obviously, I don't want the wall going all the way up there. So we're going to put some stairs going up. Now, because we've got the new stairs that we can use, which is the actual... so if we do it around about here, it should be fine. So now that we've actually got the stairs where we've got, if we look at the stairs here, because usually when I've done stairs, I've always done like skirting to go around because obviously it just looks a lot better. But technically we don't need to do that anymore. I mean, it does look good, don't get me wrong, but we've got these here. But they only snap to ceilings. So what I want to do, I want to sort out that. And so obviously I want the stairs starting from here. I know it's quite far out, but that will allow us to get up there hopefully and get that sorted out. So if we can get foundations to start with, so it doesn't really matter which one. We just need to make sure it's straight. So if I don't know whether that's straight or not, but never mind. Okay, and I think that would be fine. About there. I mean, we can just adjust it as we go along. And if we just bring that down as far as we can, about there, okay. Might bring that back a bit, actually. How far back can we go? How low can you go? About there. So if we bring that back a little bit there, okay. Because we won't be able to do it anyway because we've got stuff in the way to do it the way I usually do it. So if we put that there, we obviously are going to need some planks and some logs. So I'm just going to grab a load of logs. Don't know why I've got this on me. Let's take that out. So let's grab a load of logs, see if I can find where the plank is. Where the plank, I know where the planks are. Let's just grab 1 stack here. I believe... Where have I put the log cart? There is a way of... let me just check. Oh, I think it's over here. There it is. Okay, so we'll grab some logs here. Okay. And then we can fill that up. Now, the reason why I'm doing it like this is because obviously we want the stairs. Where is it? Just there. It needs to connect to a ceiling. So if we do that, and then if we get a wall up, look. Wall. There we go. It doesn't matter which way it's facing. It doesn't really matter. Okay. And then we get a ceiling piece. In fact... Yeah, because we want to go pretty far back if we can. And then if I put a ceiling piece here. And then, let me just have a look, because I might have to adjust this because it might be too far over here. So if we get the stairs now. Yeah, okay, so we need to do it a bit further back. So if I actually get rid of that though. And then we put it the other way. We'll be able to do that. Although I should have just got that in there. The problem is, yeah, there we go. Then we just need 2 more logs. So what I'll do is just get rid of this. Because we don't need that. There we go. And then we should be able to put the actual stairs on there. The wall's in the way, it looks like. Oh, there it is. So we'll put that in there. And then we just need one more there, and that'll go to there. And then we should be able to actually build that up. So if I take that out now... But I want to make sure we can actually get that going all the way up. So if I take this out now, it will stay there, don't worry. And then just check to see whether that connects up there, and it does. So we could put that there, and then we can put that there. That's fine. I'll probably put another one there as well. Okay, so I'm going to need some more stuff here. That's fine. I don't know how far we will be able to get with this. And also I need to check whether I can actually snap a ceiling piece to the actual thing as well. Let me just grab this side here. And I also, like I said, we're also going to do the gate as well. But if I just want to get this started... Okay, so, I mean, technically we could get up there, but it looks like it's kind of floating, so I may put another one there. I can, there we go, that just makes it look a little bit better. There we go. And then we could just keep going up, and then just keep going up like that. Now, let me just check to see whether I can actually put a ceiling piece here so we don't have to put a foundation. I also want to check to see if we can actually put a foundation on that as well. I don't think we will be able to. I'm just going to double check now. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to. Okay, that's fine. Kind of had a feeling that would be the case, but the ceiling bit should. There we go. So we can put the ceiling bit there, so we don't have to have the legs coming down. That's perfect. So I'll just get 2 of these. We'll get the next one in place. Stairs. That one. Okay. It actually shouldn't take us too long to do this. It's just all about the materials in it. Okay, so we've got the 2 there. And we'll just keep going up. Going up. Hopefully we won't have any issues when we get up there to where we want to get to. Because it is kind of slightly off there. But what we could do then, if that's an issue, we could just get a another... What's it called? Ceiling piece. I can't believe I didn't realise what that was called for some reason. That was so weird. But yeah, ceiling piece there. And then bring it across. Put another ceiling piece there. And then have it going up that way, just in case, you know. So anyway, so that's the start of that. We will continue that shortly. But I do want to get the... I mean, we could still do a wall thing if we wanted to. Going up. But do I want to do that? I think I'll have it like that instead. I might as well just fill that up because we will be using that shortly. But I do want to get the other gate done if we can. So we're going to sort that out. Let's have a look here. Yeah, so I've got these here. So we've got 20, 40, we've got 60 there. So yeah, we can sort that out. So 60. Let me just drop the sand off here. 60, so 15 more, so 1, 2, that's 10 there, and then 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I grab that, and then we do the 5 there. There we go, and then we can actually get the other gate in here. If I do it from the inside, I might be able to, in fact, it might be a good idea to do it from the inside anyway. It does actually go on the, like, yeah, that's good. So it does it like that. Okay. So I just wanted to check whether it would go through the actual spikes or not, but it doesn't. Okay, that's actually better. Oh, I need to go to construction and other. Make sure that's turned around. I just want to make sure it's straight as well. And that actually looks straight to me. want it kind of connected to the wall, but without it clipping through. I might be better off doing it from the outside, actually. Let's just try that a minute. Try that. Oh, why did I didn't need to go all the way that way. Just needed to go to there. So that looks okay there. That looks okay there. The problem is, I've just realised I didn't lift it up. Right, try again. It's all good. That's about right. Let's lift it up. Right, let's check that. That looks okay to me. It looks like that might clip through though. That's going to be an issue. I don't know why I don't use this door to do this. Yeah, there's a slight clip through in it. Yeah. So let's just build it up for now. Let's just get it built up for now. So I'm going to need 25 screws, 10 mechanical parts. Let's get those. 10 mechanical parts. So 25 screws as well, which we haven't got any screws. So I'm going to have to sort this out. So let's put those in there. Okay. What I'll do as well, just keep that top, we'll get those 3 copper going in there as well. And then obviously we need all of this as well. Well, let's see how this looks when we've done it. Okay. I'm almost there now. So just 5 more. And that'll be the final gate done. And then we're going to have to top all this up now. We've used all of our iron up there. We've got a little bit there. Oh, we've got some in there as well. Let me just grab those. Grab those. Let's just double check these. We'll put those in the bottom there. There we go. Okay. So obviously we've got these running, so we can get some more out of those. How are we doing on the copper? Okay. Let's add those screws into there. I've got some feathers on me there as well, and so let's put those in there. And get that finished. There we go. So let's just double check this actually. So that's actually not too bad. I might just... Yeah, that's actually not too bad. I wonder if we upgrade it, whether we'll see it or not. I might just move it slightly. So if we can try and work out where it is and just bring it forward a little bit. And now it's back to where it was. So we're going to have to make sure we lift it up as well. So I'm going to have to either do it about there, I guess. Lift it up. There we go. Let's check that now. There we go. That's a lot better. And it looks like it is actually connected as well. Let's check on this side. And that's a lot better. There we go. Okay, so we've got the final gate done. So there we go. That's the final gate done. So we've got the 2 gates, obviously. And then we've got the doors going in here. So, perfect. Right, okay, so let's get back to what I was originally doing. Let me just sort these out. Oh yeah, those are doing... That's on its last lot of stuff it's doing. Let me just grab all of this. Of course. Just fill this up. It looks like I need a drink as well, so we'll sort that out in a second. Put those back in there. Okay, so we can start filling that up then as well. Let me just have a quick drink. Oh, we need some more water there. That's fine. We'll get that filled up. Let's grab that. Let's put that in there. Okay, I might as well grab that and get the iron sorted out. Although, I need to sort that out. I'll have to put some more in there as well. Let's get that done. And then I'll put another one in there before that runs out. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so, right, let's crack on with this. We do need some more... put that in there. I'll grab all of this. Okay. And then we'll grab this. In fact, I want to put those in there because that'll completely fill that up then. Okay. So we're going to continue with this. I don't know whether we'll get this finished today, but it's actually not too hard to sort out, and we can actually get to it up here. Just hope we can actually do it with this. Honors like that. There we go. That's fine. It's a shame we can't just do all the ghost images and then build it, but it's not the way it works. Oops. So it's only 2 logs for these, so it's actually not too bad. Hope we don't fall down. We're going to need railings for these. We are can't get words out. We are going to need railings for this, of course. We should get a nice little view, a good view when we get there. I'm just going to leave that there. Get the 2 that I need. Okay, we might have to just come our way a bit from this. Go that way slightly. But that's fine. Yeah, why don't I just grab the 3 there. Okay. I don't know how. Am I actually going to reach this from here, though? Getting all the way to the top there. I'll have to have a look when I go back down. Okay. It's a bumpy ride down. Let's have a look at this, see if we're actually going to reach this or not. Don't even think we're going to reach it, getting all the way up to the top there. Ooh, okay. How much of a gap is there in between there? Right, okay, I might have to... Right. Yeah, I've just realised, I don't know whether we're going to reach that going up. I think I might change my mind here. We might have to have it coming from sort of like around here. Coming from, about here. Having it going up as far as we can and then coming over and then going up. I think that's going to be our best bet. Right, so we might have to change the way I've done this here. So, if we get the foundation... Yeah, because I don't think that's going to reach, is it? It doesn't look like it's going to reach. I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think that's going to reach. So, if we have it sort of like coming from here, which is actually better for us, actually, thinking about it, because it means that we haven't got to go all the way back there to sort that out. So, if I get a foundation here, look, we just put that there, and then put that there, then get rid of that. Yeah, I think that would work. We can actually fill that up. So I might have to get rid of all that we've just done, unfortunately. Let's grab this. But you've got to work and try it out. But yeah. I think it's going to be better coming this way and then turning and then going that way. I think that's going to be our better bet there, because it's actually pretty high up, so... The one there, and then if we put the wall here, and then we want the ceiling bit there, We'll take this off. Take this off. There we go. And we put the stairs going here. So just trial and error at the moment. We'll work it out. All part of the fun. And then we need another one there. I picked the right one. Why won't that go there? What I'll do then is, for some reason, that... Oh, there we go. Okay, so we do need some more planks and stuff like that. So I may... Yeah, I'm going to have to take those out, obviously. In fact, we can just take that out there. Put that in there. Yeah, we may have to take that out there. Well, we are going to have to take those out, so I'm going to have to get the materials back for those. Let's just start with this, because it doesn't really take too long to do this. I'm going to need some more planks, though. Grab these. And then we start working our way up this way. Problem is... Oh, hold on a minute. Is that actually gonna... Because that's going to an angle there, and then it's going to come back that way. Oh, right, it's just going to be trial and error for now until we work this out. So it's not costing us too much, and we can get the materials back pretty quickly. So if we just keep going up this way for now. Shame we can't actually connect that up, but you know what I mean. It is what it is, I guess. Right, we've got to be careful here when I'm taking these out, because obviously I want this to go as far as we can and then turn this around. So then we'll just put a flat, a ceiling piece in there. Let's see if, yeah, I can take that out there. Make sure we're not standing on it when we do it. And for now, we're looking good. Those planks back. Well, I mean, we're not going to get many, but just hope that is going to be good enough to do that. Because of the way that's going up there, we'll work it out. Because I could actually adjust it as we're going up. So let's see what this. Let's see how this works. Okay, so let's pick all those up. We'll just grab this. We might as well grab all this here as well. Usually I might pick all this up, but I might as well pick them up while I'm here now. Okay. I think there was one or two left there, but that's fine. Right, okay, so the thing is though, is it going to go too far in to the thing? We'll have to see how that works. Alright, so let's keep going up here. Because we're going to have to turn this at some point to go up there, and I think this might be the spot that I want to turn it. Right, okay. Let me have a look from the bottom. Right, I might just go a couple more maybe. And then that should be fine. Although I could just go all the way, I guess, until we get to a point where we need to turn it around. I think just here will be fine, actually. Just need one more log there. Okay, so I think turning it here and then going back up. So we're going to need to put ceiling piece in here. I think the way I'm going to do it with the ceiling piece is we're going to get, we'll do these ones here. So which way do I want to go? Yeah, that way. We're going to do it like that. And I think with this we're going to have like the wood railings going up there. And then obviously we want to put, is it that one? Which one did I use? There we go. Okay, there we go. And then that continues up there. The problem we're going to have is I'm going to need to put... okay, I think I've got... I think I'm going to have to go 2 across to get the actual thing going across. If you understand what I mean. Because we've got to connect it to a ceiling. Although, let me just build this up first. I've put the planks in there. I've never done it this way before. I've always done it the other way. Grab these logs. I have to turn that around. Okay, so I don't know whether I can actually just get the stairs going this way or whether it has to... Have a look. No. Although, hold on a minute. No. Do that and then go up. There we go. We could do it without that. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that actually works pretty well there like that. That's good. And then we can just continue up here and hopefully we will reach it. If not, I'm going to have to do it all again and get it all sorted. There we go. That felt scary. Okay. It's got 2 left to do another one there, and then we could check this out afterwards. Okay, also what I want to do is I want to put the railings here so I don't end up running up here and just falling off. So if we get the wood railings, we will do the wood railings for these. Where are they? Railings. One there and one there. And then obviously we're going to need the logs for those. And then we can have the railings going up there as well. So let's have a look at that from the bottom. From the bottom. And see whether that would actually reach now. I mean, we might have to do a bit more before we can tell whether that's going to reach. Let's come this way. Okay, that might actually reach now. Now, depending on how far out it is, depends on whether... The only problem is it looks like it's floating, but that actually looks perfect online there as well, which is good. So, yeah, and we're going to need some logs for those railings as well. believe we need 6 for those. 3 each. I might grab some more planks as well. In fact, if I fill that up, might as well. We're probably not going to reach it all the way up to today because there's quite a lot to do. I'll see what I can do though. See what I can do. I'm just going to fill these up here. I'll just leave that at that for now. How much is it for? Okay, never mind. But just should be enough there to do what we've got with the logs here. Although, no, because I need to do the 6 logs here, don't I, anyway. So that's actually... that should be okay. Let me just put those there. We will do the rest of the railings as well. I just kind of wanted to do that. Just so I don't end up falling off. Although now that we've just done that, we haven't got enough. Now, we probably won't... The problem is with the elevator, we would need a foundation to put an elevator if we wanted to do an elevator at the top here. So we probably won't do an elevator there because it's going to be a struggle to actually get the foundations up there because of the way you have to do it. So, yeah, right, anyway. We might be able to reach that top. But before I do the rest of the railings, I kind of want to make sure that we... I want to make sure that we do reach the top where I want to reach it before we do that. What's going on here? That can go in there. It's nice to have that covered now. Just going to fill this up. So let's have a look at that. So it looks like we may reach that. It's gonna, yeah, we should be able to reach that. Should be good. How many planks we've got here? Let's get all of these. There we go. We've got all those now. Let's get up there and do this. So, because in the last playthrough, I didn't really do stairs. I did elevators, so, or lifts, depending on where you're from. So yeah, I wanted to do a mixture of both this time. Although we won't be able to get up to here with the elevator because we're only going so high. Oh, look at that view! Oh wow. It's definitely quicker doing it this way than the other way, as well as doing it with the elevator, because the elevator is expensive, obviously. Okay, we are getting close to this. Whether this is this might actually be my main base here at the top here, because mainly because of the view. I mean, look at that! Wow, look at that! Right, we'll continue with this then. Just wondering how many more we're going to need to be able to do this. Okay, right. Put that in there, ready. Get the planks in there. Good thing is though, it's not really that expensive to do this. It may feel like it, but it really isn't. It really isn't. Very bumpy going down those stairs though, that's for sure. I was meant to fill those up. I can do that in a minute. Okay, so yeah, we should be able to do that. The problem is it's going to go all the way. Although what I could do is actually bring it back this way and go up that way. We'll just have to see, because we've still got a long way to go on that. I can't see how we're going to finish that today, even with it being a bit quicker doing it this way. So I could bring myself back coming this way. Though, would that work? Well, we could. It all depends where... yeah, we'll keep going this way first. And then we could turn it around and go back that way if we need to. I won't mind it level with that. So we are going to build there. Now we can actually see where we are now. We're going to build there, and we're also going to build there as well. The access to both of these is going to be through the wall itself. So we'll have the elevator and the stairs going up, and then we can use, it's going to be, although we're going to have like two kind of like glass bridges going over this, but we are getting close to this now. But I'm just wondering whether I would be able to go back on myself here. We'll just have to see. I'm just going to keep going. Just going to keep going. Yeah, I should be able to go back on myself. There was a bit of a gap here, isn't there? Okay. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Do you know what? I might just grab something to eat because we are doing a lot of running around here. I need to actually fill up my water anyway. And I could do with emptying a lot of this out as well. Go, that'll do for now. That just gives us that extra stuff going on there. Let's grab these. Let's have a look at this now. Let's have a look. Yeah, we could come back on ourselves. So we've actually hit close to where the wall is. So then we can come back on ourselves and go like we've done there. Yeah, that would work. Have a look from this. Yeah, so we could come back on ourselves. So we'll do a few more and then come back on ourselves. I think that's going to work out well. It's a long way up doing it. Getting up to the top there. Can't wait till we get that stamina boost from the trader. Okay. Well, I'll do one more. Actually, I'll do two more. Then we'll start making our way back that way. So we are going to need to get the ceiling pieces here again. Make sure we get the right one. Can't remember how we did that. Which way? We want to make sure it's the same way. Oh, I see. Right, I see. Just notice that now. So it kind of goes that way like that. Okay. And then that one there. There we go. I also want to make sure we get those railings sorted out for this as well, just so I don't accidentally fall off. Because knowing me, I will. I think we're going to have to finish this next time though. There we go. But we'll do a little bit more. I'm just going to grab another stack of these. Yeah, that's going to be our best bet there, doing that. Bringing it up, and then we should be able to access, although I might have to do it again, it all depends. This is actually one hell of a lot of stairs that we're going to have to go up. But yeah, we get that view that we want, so it's all good. Okay. I need to turn that around. Turn around. Alright, grab those. Three more of those, which means we're not going to get too many done here, but... Okay. And then we need to make our way up to there then. Now what we could do if we needed to is turn it around again and come back this way. But I don't think we're going to need to. We should be okay now. I'm hoping so. Now if we turn that around, press X and then use the scroll wheel. There we go. Perfect. And then we just need these. And then continue up here. I'm going to do one more run with logs. And then we'll have to call it there, and then we'll have to come back and finish this on another video. But it's actually not too bad how far we've got with this. We've actually got quite far, and we're actually almost there, to be honest. I think I prefer how we've done this rather than having it just straight going from there, because it just makes it look better than just one straight thing. But yeah, and it just gives us a bit of access there rather than going all the way to the back there to get to it. Okay. Now the thing is though, would I be able to get an elevator all the way up there? I don't think I will, because this is not going to go that high, this wall. It's probably only going to go as high as that. Maybe a little bit higher actually. Maybe a little bit higher, we'll see. So this we'll do the last one here, and then we'll call it a day, and then come back to it. This is a long haul going up and down with these logs. Hopefully this will be the last bit that we need to get to the top. And then we're going to have to get all the railings to go in. That's kind of why, I mean, I could have done the metal railings, but I decided to go with the other railings, mainly because it's just going to be a bit cheaper for us, to be honest with you. And yeah, and just to change things up a little. Look at that. Yeah, we've got enough for one more, but almost there, but I'll just, it's like, basically, I'll leave it on a cliffhanger. Literally, I'll leave it on a cliffhanger ready for the next video before we actually get there. Or I might do something else and then come back to it. Look how small Mike is up here. There we go. So we've got as far as there. That's pretty cool. And yeah, not too bad. So I am going to call it here, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.